about having fun. That's why it's racing and not winning, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so we're at day 2 of filming. Third event, MiSENER Motorsports Shootout. There is 750, 650, Outlaw 2810.5, factory all motor, stick, and listen, it's just going to be an awesome day. You're going to see wheelies, you're going to see all kinds of incredible hot rods today. Again, a big thanks to Jay for putting on this event. Every year it just seems to get bigger and bigger. Stuff like this, events like this, if they're a little long videos, I apologize, but that's why they make fast forward buttons, but you won't want to miss any of this. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Holy crap, we're growing. You guys are just incredible. I appreciate every one of you. The data still says that 70% of you guys still haven't subscribed that watch the videos, and it only takes a second, guys. With that being said, the next video after this, we're going to be up at Grand Bend, and I don't know what I'm filming. There's 2 things going on up there. I haven't made my choice yet. So with that being said, like I said, they're all heading to the staging lanes. We're going to show you some really cool car action today. And again, big thanks to the sponsors for getting us out here. Big thanks to Napa Auto Parts for getting my parts for my Trailblazer on Wednesday. And a big thanks to Rob and the gang at Elgin Tirecraft in St. Thomas for putting it together and getting us back here racing and showing you all these videos and traveling around to getting this done. So thanks, guys. Let's go watch some racing. Thanks for hanging with me. Hope you enjoy the video. Oh yeah, Mr. MiSENER. Benny got a little close to the wall there, holy crap. Oh, it looks like Tess is in her car again. Tony and Tess's Midnight Maverick YouTube. not going to see one time on the board.
Well, maybe set up the other camera to see the time.
Look who we have, Miss Midnight Maverick. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm fine. I'm glad to see you came up again this year. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I see Tony's in the car over there making a pass.
Yeah, he's gonna attempt to.
Are you in the black one?
I am.
I figured as
I'm in the
much.
black one doing absolute horrible passes.
It's all about having fun. That's why it's racing and not winning, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I didn't know I was driving the car until about an hour ago. So.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
though.
it's awesome. It's a beautiful car. It's got a blower on it, which is my favorite, and it's a stick shift, which is also my favorite. So I might figure it out. We'll
But
see.
you enjoy racing.
Yes.
It's just being behind the wheel, in the seat, having fun in your happy spot.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I wish I was
awesome.
doing a little bit better, but I mean, I'm just happy to be there.
Awesome. I hope everybody's been treating you well here.
Amazing.
That's awesome. This is my home track. First purpose-built drag strip in Canada.
Really?
All drag strips other than this one were all old airfields.
Oh my gosh.
The
I
Gear
didn't know
Jammers,
that.
yep, the car club, the Gear Jammers, built this in 1962.
Wow.
It's the first purpose-built, sole
In all
purpose
of
for
Canada.
drag racing in all of Canada. Yes, ma'am.
I had no idea there was that much history.
It is. It's
That's
quite the
awesome.
history here.
Amazing.
So, I mean, if you've been to other places or whatever, they're old airfields, but this was, the gentleman actually lived next door. He was a farmer, and he donated the land to
Wow.
the car club, and here we are.
That's amazing.
So, it's a little bit of history behind
That's
it. So,
really awesome. Thank you.
well, it's nice, again,
I
nice.
like knowing it, yeah.
Well, there you go, right? So it's nice to have you guys up here and be able to share that with you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
Because,
amazing.
as a YouTuber myself, I follow you and Bill and everybody and all that kind of stuff. So I always know what you guys are up to. But it's like, I heard you guys were coming up. I was like, oh, right on. I got to meet you last year, but you guys had so many people around. It was probably hard. I didn't want to come in with my camera and stick it in your face
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
whole being in
But
the lanes thing was great for like getting in the lanes, but oh my gosh, it was busy over there last
well,
year.
and that's just it. I'm lucky enough to be doing what we do on the racetracks and do that kind of stuff. So I get away from the crowds and stuff and
Yeah.
get to have these little one-on-ones with you and everything. So that's really cool. So maybe I'll go over and bother Tony for a second, see what he's doing. But I definitely appreciate you guys coming out. Maybe we'll see you again here right shortly.
Of course.
Right on. Thanks, Tess.
Thank you.
So let's go see what Tony's doing. He's over here in his hot rod. See if he wants to shoot the breeze with me for a few minutes. One fellow YouTuber to another. Hey Tony, how's it going, buddy?
How you doing?
Not bad, man. I was just sitting there talking to your better half,
Uh-huh.
and I was just telling her that she didn't know this, but you're actually at the very first purpose-built drag strip in Canada.
Oh,
This drag strip was built by the Gear Jammers in 1962. All other drag strips in Canada were all done airfields, all old airfields.
so this is purpose-built.
This one was the first purpose-built quarter-mile asphalt in the sole purpose for drag racing, period.
Wow.
Yep. So she was all impressed. She goes, I had no idea. I said, a lot of people actually don't, believe it or not. So that's why we have the trees and the grass and everything else. And
Very nice. Purpose-built.
So glad to have you out here, brother.
Oh, thank you.
So appreciate it. Like I was saying to you're a beautiful other half there. I do watch you guys just like a fellow YouTuber. We always watch each other and hang out and that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I'm glad to have you guys on premises. And like I said to her, last year you guys were here. You had all kinds of people. I wasn't about to stick my camera in your face. It was just nice to be able to come out and say hi to you guys. But you know what I mean? This year, I get to, as a YouTuber, you understand, we get the privileges of being able to be on the racetrack, right around the race cars, and do a lot of footage for people that they don't get to see. You know what I mean? So, but have fun, sir.
Yeah. When you make a hit.
There you go. Tony and Tess in the house. Look at that. Thanks, guys, for showing up. All right. Miss Midnight Maverick and Tony. Outlaw 28 right here. Guys, these are bad. Watch this. left-hand Mustang. That thing just, wow. buddy of mine, Mr. Cooper on the far side. Go check out his YouTube channel, Fat Dog Garage. He does a bunch of fabricating and stuff and everything else. So yeah, head on over there and check out his YouTube channel. Fat Dog Garage. Give him a subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell him 10 to 1948 send you over there. Mr. Jason White, small tire, no prep guy here, doing 28s it looks like. Big block, lots of nice. Dang, that was all right. Mister. Dang, that orange Mustang is a weapon. Holy! That's Tony and Tess from the internet. Miss Midnight Maverick. Didn't like any of that. There's Tony there. I'm sure they'll be back up and make another hit here in a bit. Oh, Tony and Tess. There's Tess. I don't think the nitrous came on.
I'm going in last. No, I'm going in last.
Yeah, I'm going in last. No, I'm going in last. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, all the people, that was MiSENER Motorsports Shootout, St. Thomas Dragway. I'm telling you, you had to like that. That was some all-motor, sketchy passes, fast rides, Tony and Tess, Miss Midnight Maverick, made their way up here. Big shout out, like I said, to Jay. Thanks for putting on another great show, my friend. It's awesome. And again, thanks to you guys for making it this far and for sharing, subscribing, hitting that thumbs up, all that good stuff. Definitely helps, definitely appreciate it. And yeah, it's been 3 videos in 2 days. I think we still have one more for Sunday, which is tomorrow. We'll see what we bring you then. You'll have to figure it out. You'll have to wait and see. Love you guys. Peace. Thanks for sticking with me. Have yourself a good one. We'll bring you another one right shortly. Bye, guys.